Good morning. It is Thursday, June 20th. I'm Andy Neal with your Morning Check. The Greater Victoria School District says support will be available to those who need it on the heels of a tragedy near Souk yesterday at an end-of-year school trip. A teenage boy and student of Lansdowne Middle School has died, and we're told a tree fell on top of him at Camp Barnard and he could not be revived. Another student is in critical but stable condition in hospital. It's believed just before 3 p.m. the tree fell across a ravine while the students were walking through it. Wind gusts were strong in the area at more than 50 kilometers an hour. And nearby, crews from 3 different fire departments fully contained a wildfire that broke out just west of Souk as hotspots were still being put out last night. It was reported near Cedar Park Place and Hanlon Drive in the afternoon, and firefighters were able to get to it before flames could spread to the tree canopy. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is heading into his 3rd Oval Office meeting with Donald Trump, ready to talk about trade and China. The meeting is aimed primarily at ratifying the new North American trade deal. Trudeau will also be looking to Trump to speak out against China's detention of 2 Canadians, seen as retaliation for the arrest of a Huawei executive in Vancouver last December. Tensions are ratcheting up as Iran's Revolutionary Guard says it shot down an American drone over its airspace today. But U.S. officials say it happened over international airspace in the Strait of Hormuz and are calling it an unprovoked attack. Iran's foreign ministry is warning the U.S. it won't condone a violation of its airspace.
I think that the government's taking the right steps to make sure that this is done right.
Well, beer and wine expected to be for sale this month on some Swartz Bay Tsawwassen route ferries is on hold. The BC Ferry Workers Union says the BC Liquor Regulation Branch is withholding the application from BC Ferries and more consultations are needed. The timeline is now unclear on when booze will be sold on board.
I don't think anyone really compliments gravel the way they compliment nice white shells like this.
18-year-old Tony Olenek is replacing gravel and dirt driveways with the natural material of crushed, compacted seashells. His business is Shellscape, and he loads shells, dumps them in place, and drives over it, turning plain driveways into head-turning promenades for coast lovers. And the teen is also donating 10% of his earnings to charity. Former Jeopardy champion James Holzhauer is donating a portion of his more than $2 million winnings to a Chicago area pancreatic cancer walk in Alex Trebek's name. With the donation, he wrote the message for Alex Trebek and all the other survivors. In March, Trebek told the public he was battling stage 4 pancreatic cancer, but has since said he's in near remission. Well, Pacific FC is on the road in Winnipeg to take on Valor FC in the Canadian Premier League tonight, and the Victoria Harbour Cats hope their recent explosive offense joins them on the road after putting 17 runs on the board for the 2nd straight game yesterday to sweep the Bend Elks in their 3-game series 17-5. The Harbour Cats face Yakima tonight in Portland.
Elias Pettersson.
Vancouver Canucks center Elias Pettersson won the Calder Trophy as NHL Rookie of the Year at the league's awards ceremony in Las Vegas, the first Canucks player to win the award since Pavel Bure in 1992. And the Victoria Bug Zoo says a scorpion that hitched a ride to BC in the luggage of a Vancouver woman visiting Cuba has given birth. Gail now has about 20 tiny scorpion babies on her back. And Scorpion Gail is named after the woman who unwittingly brought her to Canada and identified as a Cuban scorpion, so she can inflict an unpleasant but not a deadly sting. Well, a mix of sun and cloud for much of Vancouver Island today, and temperatures around where they were yesterday. And there's a look at your Thursday highs. Well, we always love to know where you're watching from. Don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. Stacey Ross will be with you with CHEK News at 5 and the latest with Tess Van Stratton at 6 and 10. That's been your Morning Check. I'm Andy Neal.